everyone, happy 2026. I thought I would do a Hoya collection video in the beginning of this year just to kind of like see where I'm at with my Hoya collection. So here goes. The first one, in no particular order, is Hoya gracilis or Hoya memoria. How pretty. The new leaves have this pinkish tint to it, and it's just in pond under a grow light. Right, this is my Hoya Wilbur Graves, Russia. I got this as a tiny 2-leaf cutting maybe 2 years ago, and I have it in lacquer. Put it on this homemade DIY trellis, and it just kept on growing. Just look at the beautiful leaves, the splashiness, just the silveriness. Hoya Wilbur Graves, Russia. It just sits beside my office desk under a grow light, self-watering. Sorry about the algae. These guys are due for a quick wash and cleaning. Yeah, this year 2026, I think I'm gonna focus on getting all these plants to bloom. So yeah, let's see. They're doing really good in terms of vegetative growth, but this is Hoya obovata with cute little baby leaves. Just look at how cute they are, and look at the chunky ones. I have had this for a long time. This is one of the Hoya obovatas that I propagated, and this is just in soil in terracotta pot. But I do have, I think, 4 or 5 other propagations that are in different substrates. I think 2 of them are kind of like the bigger established ones ish, and they're in pond. I'll show those later in the baby propagations are in soil. This is one of my other obovatas in semi-hydro, and this one also is. Next up is Hoya AH74. So this again is another splashy / silver leaf-ish Hoya. I also got this as a 2-leaf cutting, and then it grew fairly well. The new leaves have a mix of green and then silver, and yeah, I chopped this up recently because it was just getting way too longer, and then I ran out of the copper wire, so just put it back in this, and looks like it rooted well. So this is Hoya AH74. Silvery, splashy, beautiful Hoya. Next up, we have Hoya trubiana. I bought this as a single 1-leaf cutting at a very expensive price back during the lockdown and the pandemic season. I was just crazy into plants and spent a spent a hefty amounts on all of these plants back in the day. But since then, this thing has just grown this vine and this one leaf, Hoya trubiana. And to be honest, I am not really impressed with this growth. This is Hoya Patricia. I got it as a tiny 2-leaf cutting. The leaves are fairly thin and they have these ruffly ends. But I have this in a mix of leca. And I put it on this homemade DIY trellis. And it's growing pretty well. Looks pretty. This is Hoya numeraloides. This is just the propagation that I have in a tiny little plastic cup. Just look at the leaves. So beautiful. So thick. Maybe not so thick, but so shiny. I have a bigger pot of this, and this plant has flowered for me. I'll show that later. But I do have a bunch of propagations. I just wanted to see, and everybody, all the props are rooting really good. And this is the big mama plant. I got this way back in 2019, I believe. And I think I got these as 4-leafed cutting from Italy, which was wild and interesting. And as you can see, it has multiple peduncles and it has bloomed for me multiple times. It has a very lovely fragrance, and the blooms are, the typical white with I think pink centers. And I've taken multiple cuttings of it and have baby propagations that are doing really good. So that's Hoya numeraloides. This is my Hoya globulosa. Again, I got this as a tiny little rooted pot from Etsy. I just fell in love with the shape of the leaves, the veining, and then the glossiness, the dark glossiness, and then the underside. It's just so soft. It's like furry, fuzzy. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick that up, but it's just so soft and really nice. And I got this as with just like 4 leaves, I think, last year maybe. And yeah, it just kept on growing. It came in soil, so I just left it in soil, but potted it up in a plastic drink container that I try to recycle. And it has drainage holes in the bottom, and then I put it in this cover pot and I bottom water it. But yeah, this on this trellis. Just look at these leaves. This is Hoya globulosa. We seem to be having a heat wave here in Buffalo. It's in upper 30s and the sun is out. But this one is Hoya linearis. I got this as a tiny little 4-leaf 2-note cutting. I believe early last year, and then it has grown. Well, probably in 2024. I could be wrong, but one of my favorites. I want to make multiple propagations and backfill the pot so that it's more lush and chunky or thick rather. Hasn't bloomed for me yet. It's in leca in a self-watering pot. It's Hoya linearis. Next up are a bunch of cuttings that I got, I believe, last year. This is Hoya Acuta Inner Variegated. It's in a tiny little 2-inch pot with lacquer. I don't know. One leaf has a good amount of variegation, the other not so much. But it does have a teeny tiny growth point. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick that up, but yeah, positive that this will grow. Hoya Acuta Variegated Inner Ring. Next up we have Hoya Microstemma. Just look at how cute the baby leaves are. So cute. But this also I got early last year. Did not really take good care of it. It was almost dying, but then I decided that no, I need to take better care. Popped it in this baby planter with lacquer and pon, and put it under a grow light. It's producing a new line with baby leaves, Hoya Microstemma. Next up is a Hoya Bella. This is just a propagation. I have a slightly bigger specimen downstairs. This is just Hoya Bella green. Next up we have Hoya MB Sunshine. This also I got as a cutting last year, and since I've potted it in pon and lacquer. Look at the venation and the sun's dressing. So beautiful. I believe I got these 2 leaves under my care. This came as a one node, 1 leaf cutting when I got it. Hoya MB Sunshine. Looking forward for it to like bush out and be really nice. This is my very sad Hoya Nova Ghost. I got this almost a year and a half ago, and it just sits there, does nothing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to give it more light or humidity, but I just got it, as you guys can see, a 1 node, 1 leaf cutting. Good variegation or silver in the leaf, but hasn't done a thing. Any suggestions and advice and help will be much appreciated. Hoya Nova Ghost. Next up is Hoya Engleriana. I got this as a baby cutting. Still looks like a baby cutting, but it's at least growing. It's in lacquer. I've seen that lots of people have theirs growing like crazy, but mine is taking its time, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Any suggestions would be helpful. It's in lacquer, very close to a grow light. Maybe it does not like too much light. I don't know, but looking promising. Hoya Engleriana. Next up is Hoya Bertoniae Inner Variegated. This is a propagation that I have in lacquer and pon. Oh, the light. This leaf was super close to the grow light, and it has the most beautiful sun stressing. I don't know if the camera is picking up the color, but yeah, it's like pink, mauvey pink. And the leaves are very pretty, with multiple colors, and super soft. The new leaves especially. Looks promising. Hasn't bloomed, but it's growing actively. Hoya Bertoniae Inner Variegated. This is my baby Hoya vaccinoides. The leaves are similar to Hoya bella, but slightly smaller. This was also at the brink of death, and I decided to provide more attention and care. It's in Laka, self-watering Hoya vaccinoides. Cute leaves, tiny leaved Hoya. Next up is Hoya voliniana UT152. I really wanted to get this. This is my second time with this plant. The first cutting was, it just sits and does nothing. So I decided that maybe it's something wrong with that. So I just bought another one from a different seller off of Etsy. So we'll see how this one does. As of now, it has not done much, but I've heard that this is a good grower from Wild Fern. So let's see. Hoya voliniana UT152. Next up we have Hoya croniana super silver. This is just a propagation from a big mama plant that I have downstairs on my IKEA Witch. I really love the shape, the color of these tiny baby leaves. It has bloomed for me once, the mother plant. Hoping that it'll bloom soon again. This is Hoya croniana super silver, a cool silvery Hoya with tiny leaves. Next up, one of my newer favorites. It's Hoya hushkaliana outer variegated. I got this early 2024 or 2025. I could be, I'm a little confused, but yeah, this has arrived as a tiny 2-leaf cutting, and since it has grown all of this, it has nice sun stressing on the leaves that are closer to the grow light. So I just have this on this trellis thingy stake, and Hoya hushkaliana outer variegated. Really love how beautiful and dainty it looks. Hoya hushkaliana inner variegated. This is, gosh, my third time with this plant. Every time I get this, it ends up dying, but this time it has thankfully grown 2 of these leaves under my care. So yeah, fingers crossed, hoping that this will stick and stay around and branch out. I really love Kevin from Hakuna La Planta's hushkaliana inner variegated. Oh gosh, all of his plants are to just die for. But yeah, hushkaliana inner variegated baby plant. Next up we have one of my favorites, Hoya lacunosa inner variegated, or just variegated version. This also came as a tiny little 2 to 4 leaf cutting off of Etsy, I believe. And since it has grown into a nice baby plant, hoping for this to grow and bush out majorly this year and hopefully bloom. Hoya lacunosa variegated. This again is one of my favorites. This is Hoya lacunosa mint coin. I got this as a tiny 1 leaf or 2 leaf cutting. This is the OG leaf, and then and since it has grown and grown nicely. Another silvery, sort of medium-sized leaf Hoya with a good growth. Probably needs a trellis. I have had this stake, but I think it needs a nice cute little trellis for it to like grow, wrap around. This is my Hoya pubic helix splash, and as it can be seen, the leaves are beautifully splashy. I recently repotted this from soil to semi-hydro because it was growing in soil and in terracotta, but it was just super slow. So I just wanted to switch things up this year and see how this goes. Besides that, we have Hoya hushkaliana yellow flower. I got this also as a tiny 2-leaf cutting a while ago, and this has grown all of this stuff, which is beautiful. Up here I have Hoya ficii. I don't know what is wrong with this one. It grows, but the leaves are so bleached out. I don't know if it's just too much light for this. So we'll have to figure that out. I think I might have to move this a little away from the light, but we'll see. And up here, under this Hoya, we have Hoya loheri. I don't know if this will survive or not because it looks a little wrinkly and this leaf is almost dying, but it looks promising. I haven't really taken good care of this, but I'm hoping that it will survive. And behind that is my Hoya crincolate. I got this a while ago as a 2-leaf cutting, and it just sat and did nothing for the longest time. It was just nubby like that. So I cleaned it with rubbing alcohol, gave it a good spray, and put some systemic pesticides in it. And since then it started growing and gave this whole new vine with all these beautiful shiny dark leaves. And the vine just continues to grow, which is very rewarding and nice. Beside that, we have Hoya PG04. This one, it's also came as a tiny little cutting, did nothing for the most part of its life here. And recently I discovered that it produced this whole new wine. It's also called as mini tacos because of the shape of the leaves, which is cute. But yeah, I'm happy, all in leca. Here we have Hoya David Comingii or Comingii. This I got way back in 2023 as a tiny little cutting, and since then it has grown and has given this vine. I'm not entirely sure if it is happy in this terracotta soil mix. So I think I might switch this also into semi-hydro leca. This is my Hoya obovata inner variegated. Is not retaining its irrigation. I tried to trim it and to encourage more variegation, but I don't think this is gonna give me any more variegation. That's just hanging in there. I just let it be. Besides that is another beautiful Hoya. It's Hoya UT038. Got this April 2023. The leaves are just this dark color and are very beautiful. This long line, Hoya UT038. Next up is this chunky monkey, which is Hoya quinquenervia. I also got this as a tiny 1-leaf, not tiny, but still 1-leaf or 2-leaf cuttings back last year or in 2023 maybe, but since then it has grown well. It's in a plastic container, no drainage, semi-hydro lacquer with a lovely new wine. Love the venation, the shape of the leaves. I think this one is asking for a trellis, to be honest. Ignore the dust on the leaves, please. I need to give this lady a quick shower, but just love this baby new leaf and how rounded it is. This leaf, on the other hand, is way big and is more oval, elongated. I don't know if it's probably because it's an older leaf or it needed or had more support than the new ones over here. But again, this is Hoya Quinervia. Oh, I got this February 2024. Next up, Hoya pubicalyx Royal Purple Hawaiian, I believe. Just a bunch of cuttings, and notice how dark the new leaves are. Look at it. It is screaming for a trellis, but I kind of like the wonky, crazy look it has. I might need some repotting soon. Again, this year my focus is to get all of these to bloom and not just vegetative growth. So we'll see. Next up on the list is Hoya carrii. I got this recently, I think towards the tail end of last year. Has this little plant in soil, but I since then switched it to passive semi-hydro and lacquer and a little bit of pond with the sort of heart-shaped leaves. This definitely is a slow grower. I've had one of these way back in the day and it just ended up dying, but that did grow quite slowly but still well. So let's see how this does in semi-hydro this time around. Alright, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2 and see you in the next one. Bye.